Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today we're going to be making a lime cheesecake for St. Patrick's Day. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We are going to be using a pie pan today. And I'm going to go ahead and turn around the camera so I can show you how to make this delicious lime cheesecake. First thing we need to do is take a small bowl, and in it we're going to go ahead and put 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. Now I'm just using Annie's organic graham crackers. And I used about a sleeve and a half, and then I put it in my food processor and chopped it up to get the 1.5 cups of crumbs. If you don't have a food chopper, you can just put it in like a Ziploc bag, use a rolling pin, and you can roll it and do it until it's fine. Now to this, I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/3 cup of unsalted butter. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir that into the crumbs. Now that that's mixed up, we're going to go ahead and take the crumb mixture and put it down into our pie pan and use a back of the spoon to press it firmly. Now, I didn't add any sugar in my crust because I think the pie, it has sugar in it, and I don't want to put too much in there because I don't like a lot of sugar. I would rather taste the limes, than just say a whole bunch of sugar in the crust, etc. But if you would like to, then you can put in a little bit of sugar. I'd probably do maybe no more than 3 tablespoons if you're wanting the crust to have a little sweetness. I'm going to go ahead and now dump this into the pie pan and press it down. Now that I have the graham cracker crumbs pressed firmly into the bottom of the pie plate, we're going to go ahead and put it in a 350 degree oven, and we're going to bake it for about 8 minutes. I took out my crust after about 6 minutes because it just looked like it was getting a little bit more brown, a little bit more than I would like. And again, I don't want it to be burnt as well. So be careful when you are cooking your graham cracker crust. It may not need the 8 minutes. First, we're going to need to take a large bowl, and we are going to put in 2 of these 8 ounces of cream cheese. And these are softened, so I kind of let them sit out on the counter to soften a little bit. If you don't want to soften them on the counter, you can put it in the microwave. Just be careful so that you're not like cooking the cheese in there, because we are definitely going to cook it in the oven. And you don't have to use Philadelphia brand, but that to me is just the better tasting brand because it has more natural ingredients than say some of the other ones. And we'll go ahead and put the 2 blocks in here. To this softened cream cheese, we are going to go ahead and add in 1/2 cup of granulated cane sugar. And now we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Now, in order to get the limes, a little bit more easier to juice, you can take just the palm of your hand to press down on the lime and kind of just move it back and forth. So that way it releases the juice inside the lime so that when you go ahead and cut it, it's easier to squeeze out. And now we are going to take a lime and we are going to go ahead and use our zester, where we take this and rub it up and down our zester, and it comes out the other side real fine, the peel. We need 1 teaspoon, which I have right here. And we'll go ahead and add that into our cream cheese mixture. And now we need to add in 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Now we need to use a hand mixer and mix on medium speed. Now that that is mixed up, we need to go ahead and add in 2 large eggs. And we need to go ahead and use the mixer and mix up until blended. Now that that's all mixed up, make sure not to overbeat your cheesecake filling because it may cause your cheesecake to crack. It doesn't, change the taste of your cheesecake, maybe just the presentation. Well, let's go ahead and pour our cheesecake filling into our graham cracker crust now. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in a 350-degree oven, and we are going to bake for 40 minutes or until the center part is almost set. Then I will show you when it's done. The lime cheesecake is all done. I would definitely, on the crust, when we pre-baked it, I would cut back the time to 4 minutes because it just has, browned, and thank goodness it didn't burn. But the reason why I bake my graham cracker crust before I fill it, it just helps so it's not soggy when you end up, baking your cheesecake and then you chill it, etc. So I'd go ahead and cut back the time. I'll put that down in the description. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator after I cool it down to room temperature. You need to chill it at least 3 hours or until overnight. Here's the lime cheesecake. It was in the refrigerator for about 3.5 hours. We're going to go ahead and have a taste test. Well, let's go ahead and try this lime cheesecake. It looks delicious. It's good. It's not too tart, and you definitely taste the lime. So it does not taste sweet at all. And I think if you added the sugar to most crust, I think it would just be too sweet. And I really like to taste the lime when I'm having a lime pie or a lime cheesecake. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.